Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my finale for my Finish 6 by Summer. This is a seasonal project pan. I'm trying to work on 6 items before summer ends. Summer begins. I have maybe about a week still left before the official day of summer, which I think is June 20th. But I finished almost everything, and the one item that I have left, I don't foresee myself finishing anymore. And I'm kind of ready to kind of put it away and just use some other stuff and just change up my routine a little bit. Just a quick update. If you guys don't care, you can skip ahead to this time right here. But it's just a quick update on Buddy. I know you guys were kind of worried about him from the last video that I posted. But essentially, I did take him to the vet, and he's been diagnosed with beginnings of canine dementia and severe spondylosis of the spine, which is basically like wear and tear, degenerative wear of the spine, the discs in his spine. He is 12 years old, and so he's leaving towards the end of his lifespan. Huskies are typically, their average lifespan is between 10 and 14 years, and he is 12. So I know he doesn't have much longer, and he is struggling a little bit. They did give him pain medication for him to help treat the symptoms. But unfortunately, I gave it to him. I didn't go to work on Friday. Today is Sunday. I didn't go to work on Friday. I took him to the vet Thursday, didn't go to work on Friday. And the pain medication just made him really loopy. He was going from whining and crying to not being able to stand. Like, I literally had to help him stand. I was really stressed out because I was like, this is not the dog that I took to the vet. Like, what did they do to my baby at the vet? So looking up his medications on Google, it said that it could cause like medications could cause dizziness and disorientation and ataxia, which they described as weakness in the hind legs, unable to stand, and he had all those symptoms. So I stopped giving it to him. I'm supposed to take him back next week. And so I'm going to tell the vet about all the side effects that he encountered while on those medications. So he's not on anything anymore. One of the doctors that I work with, she gives her dogs CBD oil, and she recommended a specific brand that she buys for her dogs. So I ordered that to see if that helps him, because those pills that they gave him, and the dosage is like half a pill. It's not like a whole pill that he's getting half a pill. So he's not getting like the full dose of the medication. So I can't even imagine what a full dose would make him feel and act. So also, he's been having accidents inside the house, especially at night. He's pooped inside the house 2 nights in a row. And so as much as it breaks my heart, I think I'm gonna have to start kenneling him at night again. I haven't done that since he was a puppy, since I had him, since he was getting kennel trained. So it's gonna be a hard adjustment, just because he's so quiet and I don't hear him. He's never like barked or whined or anything when he wants to go outside. He just holds it until I let him out. So now that he's 12, I don't know if his cues have changed, and I need to like pay more attention to them, especially at night. Like, the smell of poop wakes me up in the middle of the night. I'm like, something's not right. So yeah, we're going through some adjustments, but I'm gonna try to make the best of the end of his time here with me as best and most comfortable as I can. So he's wandering around. He's been having a good day today. I went to church, came back. He was jumping up and down, excited to see me. He got kind of the mini zoomies that he gets now. So I mean, it's like us, I guess. He has his highs and lows. So right now he's having a good day. But anyway, let's talk about the finale for this project pan. So since last update, I was working on 2.5 items. And the half item that I finished was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Matte Block Primer. This was an amazing primer. I loved it. I think this has been discontinued. I even went to the L'Oreal website. They no longer have it available. So I'm very sad that I can't get it. This is something that I would have repurchased in a heartbeat. I thought it was great. So used it up. And then I also decided to call it quits on the waterproof eyeliner from Lancome that I have here. This is the Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner, the Idol Liner. It's a felt tip applicator, and this was just giving me a hard time As you guys can see, it's not a very dark color. And the thing is that when I would try to go over the line, it would give me like, I would go over a line and it would skip a little bit, especially in the second eye. The first eye I could do okay, but on the second eye it would skip a little bit, and then when I try to go over it to make it darker, it would kind of like pick up the product that I had put on the first time. So I decided to let it go. I thought it was time, and yeah, that's it. Glad that I used it up. I think this was a deluxe size sample. I think that the full size has like a violet pinky color all around. So that's that. Then I have the item that I'm calling quits is on. It's the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer, kind of like highlighter, skin enhancer. I don't know what to call it, but this is where I'm at right now. Currently, I am down to here, and last update I was up here. As you guys can see, I kind of made pretty even progress each month. I do have this little bit, but like I was saying, I'm kind of done with this one, especially now that we're already hitting 100-degree weather here. The less product that I wear on my skin, the better, because I'm sweating. Like, I'm gonna be glowy enough with all the sweat that I'm gonna be doing. I don't need any extra glowing products, so I'm gonna put it down and save it maybe for the fall. This is something that I'll definitely have finished by the end of the year. Maybe I'll stick it in a project pan towards the end of the year, or just use it organically towards the colder months. But for now, I'm glad to call this done. So that's that. Now for the items that I did finish throughout this project, I used up 2 other deluxe size sample sizes of face primers. I used up a second L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock face primer, so I ended up using 2. And then the Estee Lauder, the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer, I counted these 3 products as one because they're deluxe size samples. So I'm glad that I was able to use them up, even though this one is actually 0.5, so it's half the size of a full-size product. Then I used up my It Cosmetics Superhero No Talk Shadow Stick in the color Amethyst, Epic Amethyst, and this was just a lavender violet color, very sheer. I can't even, can you guys see it right there? Very, very sheer. And then it was fine. I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping it would have more payoff, but it doesn't. So I do have 2 other ones. One's kind of like a bronzy shade, and the other one's a little bit more champagne. So those are even more sheer than this. So we'll see when I get to those. Then I used up a little perfume from Clean Reserve. This is in the scent Skin, very reminiscent to the early 2000s Abercrombie & Fitch fragrance in the number 8. I loved it. I am already working on my backup of this because I enjoyed it so much. I was like, I'm not gonna save it for later. I'm just gonna use it, continue using it. So that's what I'm using right now. So glad that I was able to use that one up. And then last but not least, I used up a face powder. This is from Urban Decay from the Prince collection, the All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. This powder is okay. I mean, it works great. The powder itself is okay, but it does have a color. It's not translucent well, it doesn't say that it's translucent, but it only comes in one color, so I assumed it was translucent. It does have a little bit of a payoff and kind of does show up on my skin. It's not quite the color match for me, but I'm able to use it up, get away with it. But if you're lighter than me or lighter than me, maybe it won't fit completely 100%. They used to have an all-nighter loose powder, and that one worked great. I was hoping it was the same as this, but it's not, unfortunately. And of course, they don't sell the loose formula anymore. They only sell the pressed powder, which I do have a couple of. So, excuse me. So, I will be making my way through those. I actually have one that I've already hit pan on, and I'm on the verge of using it up maybe within the next couple of weeks. So, it's fine. I'll use it while I have it, but I don't think I will be repurchasing this one. So there you have it, guys. Those are all the items that I used up for my Finish 6 by summer. I will be doing an introduction for Finish 5 by fall. My gosh, I can't believe we're already going into fall. But anyway, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back for the next one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.